I don't see how a 21-year-old healthy kid who ain't never had no heart problems can just fall dead, regardless on what crime they ever committed. The point is, there's still people out here that love and believe in them. Just the basic information should be enough, just so we can go to bed at night and not cry our eyes out wondering what happened when you don't get real answers. And all I have is what KXAN came up with.
KXAN investigation, part of a battle at the Texas State Capitol today, as families tell lawmakers how police have denied them answers about their loved ones' deaths in custody. Like this mother, whose son we uncovered went to get medical attention after weeks of complaining to Travis County jailers about severe pain. He was turned away, then died in his cell just hours later. Our reporting has revealed police across Texas taking advantage of what's now known as the dead suspect loophole. That allows agencies to keep information secret in certain closed criminal cases where someone dies after they are arrested. KXAN investigator Josh Hinkle has followed the fight to change this law for 2 years now. It's now one step closer to reality.
My wife and I got the most dreaded phone call any parent can ever receive. Our son had been arrested by the Mesquite Police Department.
It's been nearly 6 years since Robert and Kathy Dyer learned their 18-year-old son had been arrested for public intoxication and was in the hospital.
Get your hands out of your pockets. Get your hands. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Told us that Graham was very gravely injured.
He died hours later, but police denied the Dyers any details about how or why. Only years later, through the FBI, they obtained the video showing their son tased repeatedly by officers,
I've got a seat.
then slamming his head roughly 50 times in the back of a patrol car, leading to his death.
You can't tell a parent, well, your child died, so we don't have to tell you what happened. That doesn't make any sense at all.
As hard as this is, I just thank you, because you're going to save lives. And you're going to prevent other parents from having to go through what you've gone through.
The Dyers testified in favor of a bill that would require police to release information when a suspect dies in custody.
All this is about is closing a loophole and shining a light on incidents where our government is involved in the loss of a life.
I'm not surprised that there'd be strong opposition from law enforcement.
Police unions from across the state showed up with concerns about internal affairs investigations and evidence surrounding police officer deaths.
Because there's two perspectives on this issue, I think is a better way to make sure we can do this.
I hear and respect the concerns some of our witnesses have testified about, which is why I've already committed to fixing the internal affairs concern. Also heard the concerns about the privacy of those in law enforcement that have lost a colleague.
The blood slowly dripping out from his head and his body encased in blood. I don't want that to be available for the media or anybody else.
That is something that I think we can certainly address as well.
As the law stays as it is, the police will continue to deny families those records.
This marks the second legislative session that Robert and Kathy Dyer have testified in support of this bill. Last session, it didn't make it past this point because it happened so late in the game, but right now it's 2 months earlier than before, so supporters say it has a much better chance of making it to the governor's desk. This committee should vote on it sometime in the next few weeks, and we will keep you updated. At the state capitol, Josh Hinkle, KXAN Investigates.
The law enforcement agencies involved in the cases in tonight's report have said they are simply exercising what the law allows, and they maintain no wrongdoing. Right now online, see our analysis of the widespread use of this police loophole. Our research is actually being used to craft the legislation to address this problem. It's all part of our ongoing denied investigation. Just search for this story at the homepage of KXAN.com.